Nothing comes of the matter. 30 seconds on the clock, and they need 3. A tall task to ask.
The tall one for them. We'll have to see if they can get these bouncing plays, bouncing shots, whatever it takes to try and get it in. Gotta say, the reads, like you mentioned, though, so good from Gateway. Even if they're just bumping Ixwabo off the ball, as long as he can't get back to that control, that's the huge thing to cut down all of that aerial control. California, they've had control for all of this game. The scoreline theirs, and one final waterfall denial will send California to series point here. Gateway are going to have to bounce back with those. Well, it's going to be tough either way. I think both these teams, like you said, you give them so much credit for being undefeated towards this point. And Gateway, again, you think in the back of your mind, you had that one rescheduled game, you have another on the scoreline as well, and you have this game right here. At this moment, you still control your destiny. You've gotten to the 4-win marker. You've already guaranteed yourself playoffs, but where is the limit? Is it the sky? Is it the ceiling?
Yeah, Lawman, and it looks like we're having technical difficulties over here on.
Good, all good. But right now, like we said, for Gateway, keeping the pressure up and back in that offensive zone. You talk about Seven Joler, a player who has surpassed the 25-goal marker on the season. A crazy amount of statistics here for themselves. For California, though, it's about that battle back. It's about that whole team that you see there for them. The passing plays, the continual offense, and almost scoring that first goal, already coming in clutch. For Gateway, though, they have to find the goals at the clutch moments. You can't let California once again build up a 3 or 4 goal lead to start out this game. And Seven Joler is doing it all. Backboard, secondary touch. Brayton doesn't 100% commit for it. And it's so tough to kind of toe that line where if you commit too far forward, you get scored on. If you don't commit, you don't score. It's always better to not get scored on yourself, but at the same time, scoring is nice too.
Scoring is all nice. Hopefully we got these technical difficulties ironed out. We are back here. Game number 4, and much lower scoring than the previous one. Already a minute and a half off the clock. No scores yet. We saw 3 in the first minute of the previous game. Ixwabo down here on the other side. A bit of a triple commit from Gateway that doesn't come back to haunt them as the ball does fall slowly here at midfield. Now the booming clear coming in. Gateway looking for an opportunity here in front of the California area net. Fires a shot off the post here, and a good touch from Shady to keep this one out of the back of the net.
Keep it out and away, and trying to keep that lead in their favor. Seven Joler, top left corner.
Top left corner, Seven Joler. And again, I mean, Gateway has to find a way to score first. They do it here. I think that's the only time they've had success so far in this series. So able to score first, able to score quickly here. Hopefully they can continue that pressure. California is going to have to find a way to answer back, but they still have plenty of time to do so.
Definitely do, but I got to say, for Gateway, if they keep playing like this, if their aerial touches keep slipping past that first man of the California defense, they could keep on scoring just like they did in that first time. I also got to mention, I know the series is the main focus right now for California, but Ixuavo, including the goals they have scored so far already in the series, is one goal away from surpassing the 50-goal marker throughout the regular season so far.
That's quite a feat on its own. That's pretty nutty. So congrats to them if they can finish that off. But Gateway, early lead here, continuing to kind of control the pace here. California, we haven't really seen as many good opportunities from California here in this series. Gateway doing a really good job at kind of stifling them down here and keeping them at bay, kind of maintaining that possession and that field domination.
Confident. They're playing their game. They're making sure they can go to their play styles. And for California, it's going to the air. Ixuavo looking for the 50th. Brayton, the denial at the last second, even with two more defenders flying at their face.
Two defenders in the way, able to find it though, as California will find a way to take the ball away. Now toward the net. A nice clear here though from Brayton back the other way. The give and go as PLX tucked into the corner. Swabo will knock this to the wayside. Not a lot of power on that one, though. A dangerous position for that ball to be in front of the California net. Joler fires another, and oh my, they are coming alive here. PLX finds this one off this beautiful pass from Seven Joler, and just like that, they find themselves up 2-0.
2-0 feels good. And honestly, gotta shout out the Rocket League devs for that one. You can see the new update, the boost meters from everybody in California. They're basically at 0. Ixuavo had to walk out, wanted to try and make that save, but realized they only had nothing in the tank, so had to go grab that big pad. Gateway punished because of it, and it's their second goal of the game. This could be such a big swing of